Hey everybody, so I had to work on the south side today, so I'm gonna take Bombadil for a WALK. Once it cools off a little bit. He is such a hot dog, like seriously. He warms up so fast. I don't know what it is, and he refuses to walk if it gets too hot. So we're gonna do that in a little bit, but I wanted to say I'm really happy, guys. So I weighed myself this morning, and I finally did it. I broke 300, which I know is not a great place to be, but it's a good step for me. That's one of those things that, like, it's always hard for me to get past that first step. And the first step for me this time was I had to break 300. And I did it. And I'm really happy. And it does give me a little bit more of that push to keep going. And I'm ready. Ready to keep going. I have a cat who I started talking, and she decided she wanted to be in on this. So I'm not very happy with her, but I'm really excited, guys. I'm really happy. I'm happy. So I think we may have started something. Bombadil is very happy. This is the third night in a row we are going for walkies. So I think he's pretty happy. Oh yeah, happy boy.
He should be.
He's like, yeah, we're going for walkies. I'm actually shocked. Today, it was Cody who said we should go. And I was like, I'm totally down with it.
Bombadil was getting excited.
You can see, well, I'm going to put this in the fitness vlog, but I was filming a little bit, and Bombadil was bothering Cody, and it was really funny. So that's going to be in the normal vlog, but it was funny. Guys, I made a rookie mistake. I didn't eat anything before I went and worked out. So I got to keep this brief, because I don't have a lot of memory on my phone. But I went to the gym today and I got to do a complimentary workout. But I made a mistake and I didn't eat anything since lunch. And I did the elliptical before I did the workout with her. So I was like already tired when I started. And then I was even more tired because I hadn't eaten anything. Guys, eat some carbs or protein about half an hour to an hour before you do the gym. Don't be like me, because I'm an idiot. Hey everybody, so I wanted to do this new segment. This is something that I think is going to add a little bit to the fitness vlog. Just a little bit, and this way, in case I don't film anything, I'll still have something to put up and something to talk about. So this is just going to be kind of like a rundown of the week and how I've been doing, what I've been doing, and kind of talk about how I'm feeling. So let's do this. So I'm going to start off by talking about my food and my calories. My goal right now is always to hit between 1,500 and 1,900 calories. I figure 1,500 means I'm doing about 500 a meal, but I have that leeway in case something's a little bit more. Usually dinner for us is a little bit more, but that way it gives me that little bit of leeway. I'm not forcing myself to do only 1,500 calories. Also, I think it is a big difference to jump from whatever I was doing before, which I don't know because I wasn't counting, to 1,500 calories. It's just a little bit of a difference, and like I said, gives me a little bit of leeway. But overall, I think I did pretty well this week. I took pictures of breakfast and lunch because for the most part, those were the same for the whole week. Breakfast, I was doing eggs and toast, just one piece. And what I cut out this week is usually I do a small thing of chocolate milk. And I found that it was about the same calories to just do a piece of toast instead. Plus, obviously, it's a little, well, it doesn't matter. It's a little healthier because it's not Nesquik. I kind of love my chocolate milk. I'm a big sucker for chocolate milk. So that was a little bit hard for me, actually. But that kept my, my breakfast was less than 300 calories every day. And I also got an extra 8 ounces of water. I also, for lunch, I started bringing a lot more fruit and vegetables. Usually I just bring like 1 or 2, but I brought a lot more. So I brought grapes and apple, which, okay, maybe I'm crazy. I don't know how big a big apple is, because a large apple that it said on the thing is 130 calories, but I could wrap, like, I have small hands, and I could wrap my entire hand around the apple that I had. So I was like, pretty sure this is a small apple. I don't remember exactly what calories I assigned to it, but, and that's the other thing I guess I should have said is I'm not being extraordinarily specific on calories. I'm kind of doing like just rounding to what it kind of should be. So I'm probably a little bit off everywhere, but that kind of goes into my giving myself some leeway in case I'm incorrect. So I had grapes, I had an apple, I had a lot of carrots, and I had pita and hummus. And I just had one thing of pita, and I didn't really measure the hummus, but I want to say it was about 3 tablespoons. And so that was higher than breakfast, but it still wasn't too bad. I want to say I was sitting on about 700 calories after breakfast and lunch. I know there was one day where I just like really needed coffee, so I went and got coffee, and that gave me plenty of room to get coffee. And then of course for lunch or for dinner gave me some wiggle room, and so I would usually be coming home at about 700 to 800 calories. And I did this thing that my husband does, which is whenever he starts counting calories, he'll do really good for the whole day until he gets to dinner because he knows he has calories left over and just doesn't count dinner. So I didn't count dinner, but and I know that's bad, but I'm almost positive I stayed within my goal, all except for Friday. Friday I did have to go out and get lunch because I ran out of hummus. And also because sometimes you just need a lazy day. You need to not prep food. So Friday I didn't prep any food. I just went and got lunch, and we did go out for dinner. So Friday was basically my cheat day. Today is Saturday. It's probably gonna be a little bit of a cheat day too because we came home with a lot of leftovers. So, but I'm watching it. I'm still gonna keep an eye on it, and make sure I'm at least not having a whole bunch of food. But that's all my food stuff. In terms of working out. So this week was kind of weird. Tuesday, so usually my gym days are Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, since I'm working at the North office. And my walking Bombadil days are Monday, Wednesday, since I work at the South office, and it takes me a little bit longer to get home. So Tuesday I did not go to the gym. I had a massive headache. I don't know what happened. I was popping Advil all day. I could not get myself to the gym, so I did not go to the gym on Tuesday. Thursday, I got a text from the trainer I had for my complimentary training session back when I first started. And she was like, hey, I got another complimentary training session. Do you want to like do something? And I was like, well, I was planning on going to the gym today. I already had my gym bag and everything. I was like, sure. So, she put me through the paces. And I think I talk about it in another clip, but I did go to the gym that day. And then Friday, there's a long story, and you can see it in my daily vlogs or weekly vlogs, but I went to get my hair cut a week ago, and the person just did a horrible job. So it was driving me nuts. So I went, instead of going to the gym, because it's weird, but like I've got work and then home, and then both the haircut place and the gym are both on the way home. So I was like, okay, I feel like I should do one or the other. And I want to get this done because my hair is driving me nuts. So I went and got my hair cut instead. So, no, not the best, but at least not the best in terms of the gym. That being said, Cody and I are doing really good. We took Bombadil for a walk 4 times this week. And that's not to mention, we're probably going to go again today and Sunday because he is a little ball of energy and needs to go to get some of that out. Because the one night we didn't do it, which was Thursday night after my gym day, he was so hyper. So we were like, you know what, they're going to keep doing this. And even if we just do the short one, it's like 20 minutes. We'll just get it over with, and he is worn out and just goes to sleep at the end of the day, and it's beautiful. So we've been doing that, and we've been doing it really consistently, which is really good. I think it's good for Bombadil, I think it's good for us, and I really am happy that that's something that we're making a priority. That's going to continue to be a priority, and even though I go to the gym, we are going to still try to do at least the short one, the short walk. So I'm pretty happy with that, and I think that's, even though I don't go to the gym, I think that's a good way to keep moving. Also, just in general throughout the day, I've been making it more of a priority to get up and walk around. So I'm hitting higher. I'm hitting about 1,000 to 2,000 steps higher than I was a couple months ago. So I'm getting up and I'm moving more, and I think things are going really well. And the reason I say that, it brings me to the next thing. So we talked about food, we talked about working out, and now just kind of like overall feelings, I would say. This may be TMI, but it was that time of the month for me. And I did have some super bad cramps early in the week, but there was a point where I was just walking around, like, I forget, I think I was wearing like leggings, or I was wearing my work pants, and I was like, you know, I feel really good right now, and I don't feel it as much today, and I have a feeling that's probably because I didn't eat very well yesterday, but I was feeling really good. Like on Wednesday, Thursday, I was like, you know, I feel like this is the point where I'm supposed to feel like really bloated because I'm on my period, and I was like, no, I actually feel like really good, and like I can feel it too in other things, because I feel like when I'm at my desk in my office, because I work a desk job, an office job, I'm like forcing myself to make sure I sit up more when I'm walking and just trying to get my steps done. I make sure that I am higher up. I'm making sure I have the right posture. I'm trying to stretch a little bit more too. So I don't know, and maybe the other thing is maybe this is a carryover from when we went to the wedding, and basically, even though my Fitbit doesn't show it because I had to take off my Fitbit, I didn't have the charger and it was dead, but I danced the night away. I basically had a workout on the dance floor. Like, Cody and I went back to the room and we were like, our calves and our abs are killing us, which is good. That's great. Like, I love being able to complain that I'm sore. I'm actually really sore today still from my training session on Thursday. But I felt really, I don't know if that's a carryover from the wedding, or if, you know, maybe things actually are trying to, like, you know, start working. But I feel really good. I really do. And I'm a little anxious about next week, because next week we are going to be on the road on Thursday for the full day. And we're going to be with family for 3 days for my brother's graduation. So I'm not going to be going to the gym like at all again. This month is horrible. The end of May and basically June have just been horrible in terms of me going to the gym, partially because of travel. But my hope is I'll be able to talk to my mom, because they actually have a lifetime membership, and see if she can get me on a guest pass so I can still go. But I'm, you know, we're still gonna be taking Bombadil out. My parents actually just got a new dog, so we're gonna be going on lots of walkies. To get all that energy out, because we have 2 puppies basically that are gonna need to move. So I think, and my family's always been super active, so I think I'll still be up and around. It's not just going to be constantly sitting around the room, but I am a little anxious about next week, just because I can't go to the gym and because it is family stuff, so we're probably going to be eating out a lot. I'm going to do my best to keep my eye on things, but it's definitely a concern, because it's like, oh, you want to have fun, you want to enjoy your family, and you want to go out and do things with them. So that would be my only thing for next week. When we get back from the trip, not the week we get back, because we'll be driving all day on a Monday, but the week after that, my plan is to start a 6-week workout challenge, and I'll have more information about that probably for the next fitness vlog, because I'm hoping to have some time on our vacation, graduation trip, whatever. I'm hoping to have a little bit of time to kind of put that together, so I'm ready for it. But that is it for this fitness vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, leave comments. Thank you to everybody who leaves comments. Really and honestly, I'm that kind of person that loves that kind of thing for motivation. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you next week. Bye.